My name is Katie, first of all, and I run a Physio and Pilates business. And we have people that do online classes with us and face-to-face classes normally when we are not in a lockdown position. We've been going for about 6 years, and we have around 400 people a week that do Pilates with us. And then my other side of the business is that I use this Go TeamUp for my clients who are health and wellness business owners, and I run an online coaching program basically to help them get more clients and make more money, and get back to loving what they train to do, which is teach Pilates or be a physio or be a gym instructor, but are lost in terms of how to run a business. We originally were kind of paper-based because we didn't know anything different, and we were, growing at a rate of knots and being consumed by admin. Didn't really have our head round kind of payments, and we were still doing standing orders, and we didn't have a direct debit system in place, and the normal stuff that happens when you first start a business. You just have to figure it out along the way. So we'd been going for a few years, and we decided to invest in some software that's going to make the whole process super easy, and that's how we came across you guys, and then invested in putting this software within the business, and it changes how you do business. It just makes everything so much easier. So from a business perspective, we are spending less time on admin, so therefore your overheads are less because you're not paying somebody to do all this kind of stuff for you. It can all be automated. From a client experience, the journey is much easier for them, particularly as well now we've had to move online. Our face-to-face customer experience is now gone completely, and therefore we needed to have a system in place that meant people could manage their own memberships, their own classes, their own bookings without needing to speak to us. So really having this software in place has enabled us to pivot very quickly and run an online service that's been very effective, and not been affected too much because of the lockdown. We've been able to just allow our clients the access that they needed to because of using the software. I don't think there's one particular tool. I think there's a lot of things that we use, and perhaps I'm the wrong person to ask this. I think if you were asking my client care team, they would tell you a million things because they're using it all the time. I think notifications is a great thing. Automation of emails, so when something happens to a customer's memberships, things are set up. So again, you can rest knowing that process is in place without you having to be involved all the time. I really like class waiting lists, because that means when you're running busy classes, people have got the ability to book in and get offered that space when somebody cancels or removes themselves from a class. I think the payment system works seamlessly, so that's really effective. And just the ability to kind of build your timetable and have the ability to integrate directly with Zoom now is, it's a game changer, really. I'm a Pilates instructor. I still teach in the week with my team, but I'm a business owner in that respect. We had a system in place that meant we had reoccurring revenue. So when this crazy pandemic hit, we pivoted and didn't have to drop our prices. We didn't have to, reduce our kind of, or change the way we did stuff. We just moved online. We kept pricing the same, and we maintain revenue. We've been able to launch new memberships because we're now online, and we've developed a whole new service. So rather than I suppose relying on a pay-as-you-go system or relying on a 4-week, 6-week, 8-week course of Pilates, what we focus on is people being with us for a longer period of time, because that's what the clients need. That's what they need to get the results that they're looking for. But also as a business owner, I didn't have a drop of income overnight because we didn't have these systems in place. So I think that has been really reassuring and a big boost in confidence, and has allowed us to survive in this period. And then I think from my coaching side of things, it's trying to encourage business owners to use this opportunity to really relook at how they did business and how resilient they were as a business, because business owners that didn't have systems in place and didn't have memberships and packages and longer term commitment of clients, those are the businesses that are going to have really struggled. But this is the perfect opportunity to change how you do it, because you can. This is the right time to do that, to look at your business from top down and make those changes and make sure that you protect yourself as a business owner. And you don't have to drop your prices, you don't have to slash your prices because you're teaching online. And if you want to go back to face-to-face, go back to face-to-face in the way that you want to do business moving forwards, and use the software to enable you to set those systems up and make sure that you become a much more resilient business in the future. Okay, so I would say if you are a new business that doesn't want to waste time, doesn't want to waste money, and doesn't want to waste energy doing it on paper, then this is such a massive investment in terms of time, energy, and for me, it's not expensive, because you can return that investment really quickly by not spending hours and hours and hours doing the admin behind it, because that's not what we love to do as Pilates instructors or gym owners or yoga teachers. We just want to teach the stuff or do the class or whatever it is. So if you're a new business, be brave, be bold, and get software in place quickly. And if you are an established business who hasn't got software and you're just on this hamster wheel of admin and organisation and people cancelling and letting you down and not collecting the money in time, then invest in good software that's going to streamline your business.